Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing simultaneous equation, but we'll start with substitution method. You can stay glued to this channel. In our next video, we'll do some other method. But for this video, we'll focus our attention on substitution method. Simultaneous equation simply is all about getting to solve an equation with two unknowns at the same time. That is, you actually want to get two unknowns in an equation at the same time. So if you use this method and some other method in simultaneous equation, you still get the same thing. For example, you can also use elimination method. We have graphical method, but for this video we will focus our attention on substitution method. As you can see, we have two questions on the screen and we are going to deal with them one after the other. So let's see how we apply substitution method. From the word substitute, that's where we get substitution method from. So let's see. Let's say solution 1. This is the question. So let's say this one, let's call it equation 1. Let's say this is equation 1. And let's call this equation 2. Awesome. So now, when you are dealing with substitution method, ensure, because we are going to take one of these equations and substitute. You can take any of the equation, either one or two, but I will always advise just take the simpler one to start the substitute, the simpler one. But if you use the second one too, you will still get the same answer. So let's just pick equation 1. So let's say from equation 1, so where's our equation 1? So let's make x the subject of the formula. I'm sure you still remember subject of the formula anyway. So this is equation 1. So let's make s to stand alone. That's the subject of the formula. So let's make s to stand. We want to do substitution method. Let's make s to stand alone. By the implication, it means we're going to transfer these two y across the equality sign, and the sign will change to minus 2y. That means this one has gone to the other end. So x is now minus 1 minus 2y. That is the value of s. So let's call this one equation 3. Let's call it equation 3. Awesome. Substitution method. You can also take equation 2 to make s the subject of the formula. You still get the same answer, but this one looks a little bit simpler. Now let's put equation 3 in 2, because we have made equation 1. From equation 1 we'll be able to derive, put x to be this. So let's now put equation 3 in 2. So let's put equation 3 into equation 2. Awesome. Let's put equation 3 to equation 2. This is equation 2. By implication, it means this is equation 3. Anywhere we see x in equation equation 2, we just replace it with minus 1 minus 2y. That's the substitution method we are talking about. Anywhere we see x in this equation 2, we just put, instead of x, we put minus 1 minus 2y. That's what we are trying to do. So we have x here. So we replace this x with what? Minus 1 minus 2y. That's the meaning. Minus 1 minus 2y. Awesome. So we have replaced our x with minus 1 minus 2y. So with that, let's open up this bracket. Don't forget, I said in simultaneous equation we are looking for two unknown. So we are looking for x and y in this question. Let's open up this bracket. So 4 times minus 1 will give us what? Minus 4. 4 times minus 1 will give us what? Minus 4. Then 4 times minus 2y will give us what? Minus 8y. Give us what? Minus 8y. Awesome. So with this, we have opened up the bracket. So let's collect like terms. Look at this. This one is minus 4, this one is 4, this one is 18. So they are numbers. This one is 8y, this one is 3y. They have y. So let's put them together. If this minus 4 crosses this equality sign and come and meet 18 here, to change to what? Plus 4. That means it has gone from here. Awesome. And then minus 8y minus 3y give us minus 11y. Minus 11y. So that's what we have done. We transfer this minus 4 across this equality sign. The sign will change to plus. Then minus 8y minus 4y will give us minus 11y. Awesome. So 8 plus 18. Sorry, 18 plus 4 will give us what? 22. Give us 22. Now, to make y the subject of the formula, we're going to divide both sides by minus 11. Divide both sides by what? Minus 11. So let's get the template. Awesome. So with this, we can now say here we have minus 11y, here we have 22. So here we have minus 11y. We are dividing both sides by what? Minus 11, because that's what is disturbing our y. Here we have 22. And we are dividing both sides by what? Minus 11. Awesome. So with that, our minus can cancel minus. Our 11 can cancel 11. So we'll be left with what? With y. We'll be left with what? Y. We'll be left with y equal to 22 over minus 11. Beautiful. So with that, we can now say 22 divided by minus 11 will give us what? 22 divided by 11 will give us 2, but because we have minus there, so it will be minus 2. Also, so we've been able to get the value of our y to be what? Minus 2. Remember, we are looking for two unknown, x and y, so we've gotten our y. So let's put y equals minus 2 into any of those equations we have up there. Let's put y equals minus 2. Say in equation 1 or 2, anyone that suits you, you still get the same answer. Awesome. So let's put y equals minus 2 in equation 1. So let's bring our equation 1. is our equation 1. So anywhere we see y, we put minus 2 here. So this is our equation 1. So anywhere we see y, we put minus 2. So we have y here, let's put minus 2. Awesome. So that we can get the value of our x. So now let's multiply this. 2 times minus 2 give us what? Minus 4. Minus 4. Beautiful. So to get the value of our x, so we just transfer this 4 across the equality sign. So if this 4 crosses this equality sign, because it's minus, it will change to what? Plus. So minus 1 plus 4 is just like saying x. It's just like saying 4 minus 1 to give us what? 3. So that's our answer. So our x is 3 and our y is minus 2. Very easy. That's the substitution method. Let's go straight to question number 2. So question number 2 is up here. Awesome. Don't forget we are solving with substitution method. Substitution method. So we say solution number 2. Solution number 2. Awesome. So this is our question. Don't forget we are solving with what? Substitution method. So let's call this equation 1 as usual. And let's call this equation 2. Beautiful. So like I said, if you remember from our first question, I said because we are making substitution, always use the equation that seems simple. If you use the other one, you will still get the same answer. Okay, let's use equation 1 because we want to substitute. So let's say from equation 1. From equation 1, this is equation 1. Awesome. So you can just make y or x the subject of the formula, you still get the same answer. But let's start with x. If you are making x the subject of the formula, you just divide both sides by 5. Let's get a template. Awesome. So here we have 5x. We are dividing both sides by what? By 5. We have 2y here. And we are dividing both sides by what? 5. Beautiful. So that this 5 can cancel this 5. And our x, remember it is substitution method, our x can now be what? 2y over 5. Beautiful. So let's call this one equation 3. Beautiful. So let's now put equation 3 into equation 2. Let's put, so it is very easy, substitution method. So let's put equation equation 3 into equation 2. Beautiful. So where is our equation 2? This is our equation 2. By implication, it means in equation 2, anywhere we see x, we put 2y over 5. That's the mean. So anywhere we see x, we put 2y, because we've made our x to be 2y over 5, so that we can substitute. So anywhere we see x, we put what? 2y over 5. So we have x here. Let's put it. Y over 5. Awesome. So with this, let's see what we can do. Awesome. So let's multiply this numerator. 3 times 2y will give us what? 6y. So here we now have 6y over 5. Now have 6y over 5. Awesome. So 3 times 2y will give us 6y over 5 plus 7y equals 41. So with this, we have been able to iron out this, but it's now fraction. Like I've said it over and over again. Whenever you are dealing with fraction, you have to go through the route of LCM. So 6y over 5, this one is 7y over 1, that's the mean. So let's just put this one to like a fraction, 7y over 1. Let's say 7y over 1. Awesome. So 7 over 1 is still the same as 7y. So let's look for the LCM of these ones. LCM of 5 and 1 will give us 5. 5 and 5 will give us 1. 1 times 6y will give us this 6y that we have here. Because we have plus at the middle here. 1 times 5 will give us 5. 5 times 7y will give us what? 35y. Very easy. So we have our equal 41 here. Don't let us forget. So having done that, we are going to cross multiply such that this 5 can times this 41. And don't forget this 41 too is still the same as 41 over 1. So let's just do our cross multiplication such that what you have here will times, because it's 1 that is here, what you have here will times what you have here. So let's go. Now let's get this as a template. Y plus 35y times 1 will still give us the same thing. Plus 35y equal 41 times 5. Awesome. So with this, we bring out our calculator. Point 41 times 5 will give us what? 205. Awesome. So with this, we are almost done. So if you say 6y plus 35y, that will give us what? 41y. Awesome. So to make y the subject of our formula now, we just divide both sides by what? By 41. Divide both sides by what? 41. Let's get the template. Awesome. So here we have 41y. We are dividing both sides by what? 41, so that our y can stand alone. We have on this side 205, and we are dividing by what? 41. Awesome. So having done that, you can say our 41 and cancel 41, so that our y can stand alone. So if you say 205 divided by 41, you have 5. So that's our y. So let's put y equals 5 in any of those equations. So let's put y equals 5. Let's say in equation 2. Awesome. So let's get our equation 2. Okay, this is our equation 2. Beautiful. Since we now know the value of our y, we just put it in this equation 2. So our y is 5. So anywhere we see y, we put 5 in there. So we have y here. Just impute 5 there. Awesome. So we just say 7 times 5 will give us 35. So just from here we collect like terms. We have 3x plus 35 equals 41. So we can transfer this 35 now across the equality sign. Then the sign will change to what? Minus 35. Awesome. So you see 41 minus 35 will give us 6. So we are left with 3x divided by 6. Awesome. So we divide both sides by 3 so that x can stand alone. Let's get a template. Awesome. So you have 3x. We are dividing both sides by 3 so that our s can stand alone. Here we have 6 over 3. By so doing, our 3 can cancel 3. So we are left with x equals 6 divided by 3 will give us what? 2. So that's our x. So we've been able to get our y to be 5 and our x to be 2. You can always pause, rewind this video for better clarification and understanding. If you have any issue or question about this video or any of our videos, kindly drop a comment in the comment section. We'll reply as soon as we can. Help us like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Help subscribe My Simple Maths and press the notification bell so that you can always receive notification from us whenever we post a new video. Thank you.